Hello and welcome to Extra Time, a exclusive to YouTube Game Pitch podcast segment. I'm Eli and I'm on the line with JD. What's up, Jay?
Hello, everyone. Thank you for watching Extra Time. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, man, we just got done recording the main pod. Now we're doing the store graveyard stories. So basically, these didn't get picked in our draft, but that's okay. We're still going to talk about them anyway. JD, what is the first story?
It is all about Bloodstained Curse of the Moon 2. It's a new game coming out to Switch and PC and Xbox One, and it's a sequel to the original Bloodstained Curse of the Moon that came out back in 2018. And so this week, fans got their first look at the trailer, and it's a kind of 2D, 8-bit classic aesthetic game, and looks fun.
Yeah, it's got that Castlevania legacy, and it has, of
100%.
course, the old school Castlevania makers making it. So that's why I support the Bloodstain. Moving on, keeping this lightning round rocking. Skate, apparently the sequel that we're all very excited about that's coming alive. I mean, I guess if you don't like Skate, but it's looking like it might focus on some user generated content. So there's a rumor, of course, but I would be excited if there was a heavy build your own park element, or if there was a Little Big Planet aspect to it, where it was just like, hey, boom, look at all this cool user generated content. So maybe that's like art for the boards. Maybe that's just the worlds, just the character. I don't know exactly like what user generated content you would have besides skate parks, but I'm down with it. I'm into it. I'm ready for it.
Are you going to play Skate then when this new one comes out? Are you saying you're super stoked for it?
Not super stoked, but I did like the original Skate. So probably when this one's like drops to 40 or 30, that's when I'll jump in.
Okay, I'll get it when it is free. Moving on, No More Heroes 3 gameplay was revealed in a very interesting fashion. So it was actually the game director, Mr. Gochi Suda51 Suda, who was talking about some other stuff. And in the background behind him was the trailer for No More Heroes 3, which he didn't at all talk about or reference or even allude to. Like he pretended like he didn't know it was playing behind him. So fans got a first look at this game. Kind of. It was just peaks when his head was not blocking the screen. And that's actually hilarious to me. This is the way that everyone should start to announce games.
Yes, Suda51 has always been an oddball, and so of his games. So like Travis Touchdown doing his thing, it's like whatever. I'm in for his shtick. Like his shtick is one of my favorite things. The thing that I am not into is the repeated water fantasy that Fortnite is having. I don't know what it is, but there's all these leaks right now showing some Atlantis locations, and I don't know what like they were in the boardroom meeting, and then everyone's sitting around the table and they're like, you know what, man. Water, and they were like, hell yeah,
Yes.
water. What's in water? Aquaman. Yeah, he's there.
Yeah.
What about
he is.
Where does Aquaman live? Atlantis. Let's add Atlantis to the freaking map. It's probably fine, but I don't know if anything Fortnite can make me hype, and they're gonna play Inception in game, so I don't know.
Well, I was gonna say, like, at a certain point, I don't know what it would take for you to get excited about Fortnite, and at this point, me either.
You know what it is? It's Sora in Fortnite.
Oh my god, a Kingdom Hearts mashup. Oh, that would do it. That would do it, wouldn't it?
That would do it. It would do.
Right.
It's bad.
Let's talk about Zafar Cakes, and he is reinventing what we might see, kind of this format of Twitch viewing. He's playing an old school football game, Pro Evolution Soccer 5, and the best part about it is he has a green screen set up where he's doing post-match, pre-match interviews. He's doing pressers all in front of this green screen that basically mimic what we would see on like BBC Sport or on NBC Sports when they're doing their post or pre-match interviews with managers. It's actually hilarious. It's super funny. He has a comic, and I don't even know. Like, have you watched any of these videos?
I tried to, and I was like, this is just, it was like one level of too much. Like,
It's
it was
ridiculous.
Like that, it's like that. I applaud the hustle. I like the innovation, but it was one of those things where I was just like, this is one level down the Twitch rabbit hole that I'm not ready.
Dude, I love it. I think it's so funny. So anyway, that's something fun. Zafar Cakes on Twitch. I highly recommend because it is hysterical.
Something else that is hysterical. Suck it, haters. Suck it all the way. 4 million copies sold. Last of Us 2. We here, baby. Yeah. Suck it. So
Yeah, in the face of that 4 million sold, there is simultaneously a petition for people to, quote unquote, they are rallying for Naughty Dog to please remake the storyline of the game.
What a bunch of dumb crybabies. I'm gonna say it. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care who I make mad. Or who, I'm sorry if I'm losing just fans, JD. You're
No, it's
dumb.
fine.
You're bad. Look, this is the creators of the game's intention. No one cares more than Druckmann. Like no one
Right.
cares more than Naughty Dog about these characters. And they're telling you this story because they think it's important. It has merit. It has weight. So I just gotta let all those people know to suck it. They sold 4 million copies, becoming the fastest selling Sony game across 3 days, beating out Spider-Man and God of War at 3.1 and 3.3 million in that same 3-day time span. So
That's nuts.
just lock in. This game might end up being the best selling PlayStation 4 game of all time. We'll see how that goes, but the trajectory is incredible. And I can't say enough good things about Last of Us Part 2. The game is phenomenal and amazing, and all those review bombers get effed. I mean, just like, that's really, you caught an L today, buddy. Sorry.
Oh, let's move on to another game that is very, 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 very hyped. Cyberpunk 2077 has a couple delays, but now we have a date in November that it's going to be coming out. They had a new gameplay demo that they did earlier this week, and they talked a ton about features that we're going to see. One of the ones that I'm most excited about is the character customization options that they've revealed. These are nuts. So, and quite literally, these are nuts. So they are going to have tons of different hairstyles, eyes, eyebrows, mouth, teeth, types of makeup, lip makeup, all the way down to there's 2 types of dicks you can pick and 5 types of pubic hairs.
But why only one vagina? Like,
yeah, this is offensive now.
This is not equal. Like, I saw someone say online, they're like, I'm good with there only being one vagina option as long as it's a fat one. Like, I was dying. I was like, she's funny. I was like, this is incredible. Like,
this
like,
extra time is rated M for mature, by the way.
She was like, as long as it's fat and juicy. Like, it's so weird, man. Did you watch the brain?
I watched a little bit. I didn't watch all of it. Yeah, I kind of peeked in really briefly, but I hadn't seen the whole thing yet.
So are you? It doesn't sound like you're super in on Cyberpunk, or it's just like one of those inevitabilities. You're like, it's Thanos.
No,
I know.
I'm gonna play it. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna play it, which means like I don't need to absorb everything that's coming out between now and then because I'll be in the game. Like I'll be absorbing the game as it comes.
Gotcha.
So, and I will go back and watch this brain dance thing for sure. I just haven't. Quite honestly, I didn't have the time to watch it. So
I feel you. Yeah, I've seen some mixed reviews on just because people have, I think, got around like 4 to 5 hours of gameplay. So a lot of the media got to play the first 4 to 5 hours of the game, and I think people are really mixed on it. Like, it's good, but it's not great. And then like even Ryan McCaffrey on IGN was talking about like how the driving is kind of shite. And so like when you see the stuff that looks like Grand Theft Auto, you're like, yeah, of course it's going to have crap driving controls, because what game like Grand Theft Auto has ever had good driving controls? I can't think of a single open world game with good driving.
See, that's interesting too, that they're saying that the driving looks bad, because if I remember correctly, Gene Park, who is the video game reporter for Washington Post, mentioned that was the part that he liked, was the driving. So that's very interesting to me.
We're very divided, destined to fight forever. Blood in the streets.
Blood in the streets. Oh, all right. Cyberpunk, I'm excited. I'm excited to spend like 15 to 20 hours. That's where 15 to 20 hours of the gameplay is going to be, is on my character customization. So
yeah, 100%. So, okay, our last thing today is that I have some mystery links that JD's just going to click on and just kind of describe to you guys. So go ahead and click on that mystery link number 1, JD.
Okay, mystery link number 1. I am opening it up now. KFC console.
Yep, KFC is entering the console race with their first ever Power Your Hunger KFC online console.
This is fake.
Oh no, it's real.
Is it an oven? What am I looking at here?
Well, apparently there's going to be...
this is perfect. Cliff Blazinski replies, what the hell is even going on right now?
It says true 4K, 120 frames per second. The KFC console. No. So you can find this on KFC Gaming.
11, 12, 20. So, it's coming out this year. Okay.
Yes.
Aggressive launch cycle.
Aggressive launch coming up against and competing, of course, with the Xbox One and PS5. Okay. Mystery link number 2.
So this is a real thing.
Yeah, the KFC thing is a real thing.
Oh my god.
The pizza PS4 is not a real thing.
This is a Pizza Edition PS5. Thanks, Domino's. I love the joysticks on this controller. How did
We'll
I
have to tweet out these links.
how did I miss this?
I don't know, man. And then
Ugh.
go ahead and look at that last mystery link. More
Oh
KFC news.
man, that Colonel Sanders looks awesome.
KFC is opening a KFC in Animal Crossing New Horizons, so that there's a full restaurant available for you to come and
Dude,
get your
their
chicken.
hat customization with like it's the bucket of chicken, that is phenomenal. I do enjoy that there's an espresso machine here, something that I would absolutely never visit KFC for.
So the main reason I had all these mystery links is that I just like love food crossed with gaming because I am very fat, and I'm really curious to see what the hell this KFC gaming console is.
It's fake.
If it's just
There's
a
no
joke.
way.
I mean,
It's probably like an air fryer.
I hope. I mean, hey man, if you can, game and grill chicken, like why not? You gotta
On
do
this,
it.
real quick, completely unrelated, on this link you sent me for the KFC opening in Animal Crossing, the only comment on it is from someone whose account is Giant Reggie, which is just Nintendo Reggie with an afro. And his title is Enthusiast.
And his comment is, "Some of the villagers are chickens," which is
Which is true. This is true. Thank you,
true.
Giant Reggie.
Thank you, Giant Reggie. Well, that brings us to the end of Extra Time. Thank you for listening to our BSing around.
So
and having
sorry.
fun. Yeah, we love it. We love it. We had to get to all the stories. So thank you very much, and we will see you very soon. Check us
Next
out
week.
Mondays. Yeah, Mondays. Always on Mondays.
Always
for
on Mondays.
Podcast.
All right, guys. Thanks again.
Bye.